Here's a quick playthrough guide for Treasure Map vs Film Red Chopper. For replacement options and also more team options, refer to my preparation guide, the link for which will be in the description and also the pinned comment. Versus the Intrusion battle, I am going to use a color affinity boosting support on Bone Clay, which is not needed, a despair removing support on Jimbe, Colosseum Opera, which is not needed after you super evolve Uta, and an attack down removing support on Zoro, which is needed to completely remove attack down. All of these for the final stage of course, but in stage 2, what you want to do versus Usopp is activate both of your Captain Luffy's first. First Luffy will give you an attack boost, second Luffy will give you an ore boost, and after the second activation, you want to activate Treasure Map Rare Recruit Zoro, who will remove paralysis, give you a chain lock, and allow both Luffys to regain their specials. Then activate one of them again to get a full board of guaranteed matching slots, which means you now have a Q slot on Uta to easily break the barrier, beat Usopp, and proceed. Versus Chopper in the final stage, you need maximum despair sockets here, and of course before you super evolve Uta, also a despair removing support. The attack down removing support I'm using limited rare recruit Asigi activates, removing 2 turns of attack down, and then we are going to activate free to play Uta twice. She will remove the remaining attack down, reduce despair to 2 turns, give us a chain boost, reduce Chopper's defense to 0, and also give us a conditional attack boost. Jimbe will provide us with a damage reduction shield, and Opera on him will also activate to completely remove despair. He also removes defense, but it's not necessary with Uta. Then we want to activate Bone Clay for a full board of matching slots and a base attack boost which is not interruptible. You do not need to swap him around. I am using TMRR Vivi support for a color affinity boost, but she is not necessary. And also do not forget to activate one super type for more damage, but not a Luffy special to not be interruptible, and then attack Chopper, survive his end of turn damage easily, and defeat him. Versus Mr. Gordon, we are going to use double Bone Clay as captain, and the first thing you want to do after the preemptive is activate your bind remover. In my case, it is Treasure Map Legend Blackbeard, and by activating him we don't only remove bind, we also get chain boundaries. After him, you want to activate Oven for an ore boost, and make certain you do that before you activate Sanji if you are using this team, so Sanji, since you already have an ore boost, can give you an attack boost. Then you activate Bone Clay for a full board of guaranteed matching slots and a base attack boost, and you can also turn him into a Q unit for color advantage while also activating his super type for more damage. If you want even more damage, you can even turn your friend captain into a Q unit, but earlier on it's not necessary. Versus Usopp and Yasopp, because my team cannot get guaranteed matching slots, if you want better slots, either enter the stage on Wanda and swap to Carrot in the final stage, but first activate Crocodile, who also will resist Special Rewind to get a better attack boost, or use matching slot supports. You want to activate Carrot though for an ore boost and to regain all of your specials, then Crocodile for an attack boost and chain boundaries, then Summer Ray Jimbe twice, you need his double special activation to completely remove paralysis, and you will also get a conditional attack boost. Then Treasure Map Film Red Sanji will completely remove the damage nullification shield, and finally if you want you can also activate Uta, who is not necessary but gives you a chain boost for more damage. Versus Lucky Roux and Ben Beckman, I am using a 6+ Shiki that is level limit break 3, meaning his captain ability can now remove despair, so alongside sockets, you completely deal with the debuff in this stage. Then, whatever the color of Roux and Beckman, you want to activate Shiki first to get an ore boost and matching slots. Then you want to activate Treasure Map Summer Frankie, who will give you a chain lock, allowing you to bypass the chain debuff. After him, activate Hannibal, who you need to enter the quest with to get special cooldown reduction. He will give you a color affinity boost and poison the enemy to deal with resilience. Then activate Smoker to get a chain boost. And lastly, activate your friend Captain Shanks' special and also super type abilities. That way, because we already have a color affinity boost and a chain boost, he will remove the damage reduction, he will give you a full board of matching slots, and his super type will make the enemy strength no matter their color. Then attack and easily clear. Versus Shanks, I am using double Uta as captain. If you want to maximize damage, you need to activate both of your Uta specials in stage number 1. On top of that, you want to activate one super type in stage number 2. Earlier on, of course, maximizing damage is not necessary, so if you want to speed through the first 2 stages, that is also fine. And of course with Uta, because of her captain ability, she does not care about the special reverse in the final stage anyway, so you can activate both of the specials there. Here I am showing you the method for maximum damage, so we activate the super class here in stage 2, we immediately proceed to the final stage to face Shanks. After the preemptive, what you want to do, since you already have a boosted attack boost and ore boost, is activate Hyogoro to remove defense up and get a color affinity boost for himself. Then Shinobu gives us a chain boost and deals with threshold. Rare Recruit Ain deals with defense up completely and reduces the damage reduction. You do not need her double special activation, by the way. And Rare Recruit Brook deals with the remaining damage reduction. Attack and easily defeat Shanks after that. Versus Uta, in the final boss stage, we learned that the mini-boss in stage 2 is also int, so extremely easy work for our new Super Sugofest Luffy. Make certain of course that you have your bind and despair sockets ready to go in order to reduce the debuffs in stage 2, and then you want to first activate your Captain Luffy. That will give you an attack boost, and then you want to activate V2 Chopper to remove both bind and despair completely. Now Luffy regains his special, so you can activate both Captain and Friend Captain for an ore boost and a full board of matching slots. It's not necessary early on, so I don't do it, but that way you can maximize damage. And also activate Sabo to get a chain boost in the next stage, and if possible, beat Uta without hitting 3 perfects, because if you do hit 3 perfects, Chopper will give you a useless color affinity in the final stage, and to maximize damage with Zoro Sanji we do not want that, so beat Uta with greats or good hits. In the final stage now, we activate Jinbe first to remove Threshold completely, remove Luffy's special bind and allow him to regain his special. Now we want to activate both Luffy Captain specials and super type abilities, and that way we get an attack boost, an ore boost, and allow Sanji Zoro to regain their special. Activating Sanji Zoro will apply increased damage taken to Uta, and they will also give us a color affinity boost for our Psy units to do more damage, which is helpful especially because we only have 4 hits available on Uta. Activating Sanji Zoro on top of the buffs will also allow Luffy to regain his special again. And if you activate him again, which by the way early on is overkill, but you get a full board of guaranteed matching slots and you increase your attack boost and ore boost. Then you attack Uta and do tons of damage. And that was my quick playthrough for Treasure Map versus Film Red Chopper. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.